We hand make beautiful, detailed, feminine, quirky British jewellery here in the heart of London and export it around the world. I came to London in the early 80s when you still had punk rockers on the King's Road, and I studied at university, and I graduated in 1986 and set up my business, and I got a little workshop which I shared with a potter, and I started making bits of jewellery. And now 30 years on, we hand make in a busy month about 9,000 pieces of jewellery, and we export to every country around the world. And I employ about 50 people here in London. Right from the start, I was keen to be a fashion jewellery brand because I want people to wear my jewellery, and the fashion industry is very international. So early on I started showing with London Fashion Week, and at the very first show I was swamped with Japanese buyers who were very keen to buy the jewellery. So we started out as an export company, mainly selling across Asia. It was after probably about 10 years that I realised I had to employ in some experts, and I got someone in to help with sales and production, and they were both interested as to why I wasn't a really big brand in the UK in those days and why we were such a big brand across Asia. And it was only because we'd been so busy in Asia. So we then decided to turn our attentions back to the UK, and the brand became very successful straight away once we realised that there was a good market back in our home country. We do a lot of collaboration, so we've just done a fantastic collaboration with Disney on the release of Beauty and the Beast. We did a great one with Buckingham Palace and with Kew Gardens, and all sorts of interesting people around the world. We're quite picky about who we collaborate with because it's got to be right for us and mutually beneficial. My advice for anyone thinking of setting up a small or medium-sized business in London would be to do something you love doing, because my God, it's gonna take it out of you, and you have to have a real love of what you're doing. If you were a little bit timid about exporting or worried about it or thought it was some sort of problem, you would give yourself such a barrier to expansion, because you're taking the UK as your market where you could have the whole world. So you're taking a fraction of your potential market, and the majority of it you're just kind of ignoring. So I just think, ignore exporting at your peril and get stuck in. I've certainly enjoyed running my business from London, and I would advise anyone else, if they wanted to start a business up in London. It's such a great city, such a vibrant city. There's so many resources, there's so many wonderful people and visitors, and we're at the centre of things. So I think it's much easier from London to think about the world and take on the world as a great, exciting place that you can do business in.